And perfect, done. Oh, hi there, didn't see ya. My name's Maggie, I'm an LRCC member here at the Squam Lakes Association, and I'm here to tell you about our brand new essay contest. Hello? Leanne, I'm making the essay contest video. Yes, I'm using the essay that I sent you. Yeah, on Petri. Oh, you meant that kind of tree? Oh, cut. And perfect. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I'm Maggie. I'm an LRCC member here at the Squam Lakes Association, and I'm here to tell you about our newest Share Learn adventure. This week, we're going to be doing an essay contest on trees. So what we want you to do is we want you to go into your backyards or a nearby park within walking distance, pick out any tree you like, identify it, and then learn everything that you can about that tree. Then we want you to write a short story or a biography on your tree and submit it to our essay contest. The deadline will be April 15th, and then we will release the winner on Earth Day. But before you get outside, let me give you some tips on how to identify trees and what kind of questions to ask for your paper.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a really basic and tried and true way to identify tree species. So this is what we call a dichotomous key, and scientists everywhere use this to identify all types of species, not just trees. It could be any plant or animal. And it's basically an either-or process of elimination type system. So it's a really great tool. So for trees, first thing you want to do is find out, is my tree coniferous or is it deciduous? So a coniferous tree is going to be your classic evergreen, anything that has needles. And your deciduous trees are going to be trees that have broad leaves, such as a maple tree, for example. So it's really easy, and it's broken down really simply for you. So it's going to ask the first most basic question first. And what we're going to do, we're going to use the coniferous tree key for the example. So the first question is, do the needles come in bundles or groups? For all intents and purposes, let's say yes. So if you answer yes to any of the questions, it's going to tell you what question to move on to at the end. So we said yes, so we'll skip the second question 1 and we'll go right on to question 2. Are the needles in clusters of 5 or more? Let's say no. So now, since we said no to that one, we move on to the next question labeled number 2. Are the needles bundled in 2 to 5? If so, yes, it's a type of pine species, and this key is for trees native to New Hampshire, so it has all the different pine species laid out. All right, so let's start at A. Do the needles come in 5 per bundle? Let's say yes, it does. So then we have our tree, which is the white pine. So this is a really simple tool to use. They also have online versions where it will flash one question at a time up on the screen, and you basically just answer yes or no, just like you've done here. So yeah, happy IDing.
All right, well, I had my tree picked out, but I gotta find out what it is. So I guess I'll use my dichotomous key. So let's see. Well, can't really see the leaves. I'm gonna have to. Oh, could you hold that? Thanks. It looks like most of these branches are dead, so yeah. Oh, there's some leaves right here. Okay. These look like needles that are bundled. So let's count the bundles. See how many needles per bundle. I count 5. So 5 needles per bundle. Oh, it's a white pine. Excuse me, do you have a minute to talk about science? Okay, thanks. So how come you cover up some holes with your bark and some you just leave open?
Do you have any clue why something would put these holes in your trunk? What kind of animals live inside of you? Talk to me about your family tree. Excuse me, do you have a few minutes to tell me your entire life story from the beginning? Thanks. Do you think you could elaborate on why the fallen leaves that you shed every year make the perfect habitat for insects and other invertebrates? Whoa, how come your bark's red? So are you guys twins? Like, how does the whole double trunk thing work? Hi, do you have a second to talk about the environment? You know, you guys do red, yellow, and orange every year. Couldn't we change it up, like, purple, maybe? Just a suggestion. Hey, is it a coincidence that the fungus that grows on you is camouflaged to your bark pattern? What annoys you the most? Invasive species? Me too! Is this yours? Guess not. What's your biggest fear? Wow, triplets! Wow, that's a lot of lichen. Wow, quadruplets! Oh, I've never tried photosynthesis. Could you give me a recipe? Excuse me! Excuse me. Could you spare a minute to tell me a little bit about yourself? So what other kinds of trees can we catch you hanging out with? Off the top of your head, do you know how many rings you have? Hey. I've taken a liking to you.